Well, hello, everybody. Merry belated Christmas and happy belated New Year's. I was sick during that time, so I'm going to celebrate a little with you here now. Here is my party pig. And as you can see, the party pig is lit. Here is my Christmas display. Like I said, I was sick, so I didn't put up a big tree. Here is my crystal Christmas tree, which I think is just as beautiful. And the presents under the tree. And in that present was this crystal angel who holds the candle. Wassail, because you must wassail. And you need a wassail pole to wassail. And this teeny tiny wise man, but because it's modern times, he's on a sled wearing a Santa hat. And of course, the star of our show, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, it's time for your close-up. Okay, so let me set my shot back up. Okay, now you guys said more clothes, so here we have more clothes. Does anybody have any idea what I'm supposed to do with these? Okay, so today's subject is going to be Tony Robinson. Is he a good guy or is he a scam? Well, if you ever had anybody go see one of his, I don't know what they're called, presentations, many people I've heard when their friends or family come back are like, I think they've joined a cult because they like him so much. Well, let me tell you an anecdotal story about how I met Tony Robbins. We were in college, not Tony Robinson, but like my friends and I were in college, and one of our friends, yay, got a part in a play. Now they have these things they call 99-seat theater plans, and this is where they pay you usually something between $15 and $35 a show. It can go up to $75 if everybody comes, if it's completely full, but that doesn't usually happen. So they give you 5, I believe it's 5, tickets to give to your friends so that it's part of your pay. Well, fortunately, there were 5 of us plus the guy who's in play. And so we all got a ticket and we were going to go. Well, I was the only person in our circle who had a car, and it got in a car accident. So we didn't have a car. So we were the only people that we knew. So one of the people in our group asked somebody else he knew, could he help try to find, who also didn't have a car, could he help try to find someone to drive us? Well, this guy had met Tony Robinson about 2 months before, and they'd spoken maybe 4 times. Okay, so it's us, this guy who only knew 2 of us in the group, and then Tony Robinson, who he just met 2 months ago and only spoken to 4 times. And he's asked Tony, will you take them? And Tony said, sure. We tried to get him a ticket, but we couldn't. Okay, so we lived Hollywoodish, in Hollywood. And the play was in Pasadena. So there wouldn't be time to come, drop us off, and go home, and then come back and get us. So this guy, who was doing it for a friend of a friend, okay, who he just met 2 months ago and spoken to 4 times, said, sure, I'll drive him down there, and I'll sit in the parking lot for 2.5 hours, and then I'll drive him back. Okay. Well, we were finally able to get him a ticket because people heard that and they thought it was amazing. But the best part was because it was the guy's premiere, he brought champagne. So if you ever think, should I go to Tony Robinson thing? The very fact that you think, should I go, means you should. He's just the best guy every day, all the time, to practically everybody. You know, if somebody were really evil, like, Hitler or something, he probably wouldn't be. I don't know, though. He might do some self-help on him. I'm sorry if that offended anybody. I didn't mean to. So if you're thinking of going, I would say definitely go. You will love it. Everybody loves Tony Robinson. And I think the field of self-help came to be so that one day Tony Robinson could be in it. Now, may we all have the best New Year. Not New Year's, not the day, but the best New Year we've ever had. But not the best New Year we're ever going to have. Love you guys. Oh, does anybody know what I'm supposed to do with these on this dress? I might have already asked you that. Okay, bye-bye.